Well, hello, boys and girls. This is when I feel like at o'clock. I'm Pearl of Wisdom, and you're listening to my NHL Pearls of Wisdom, coming to you live from Helen's place, the lady who lets me do the videos there. Why am I doing this with my hands? I have no idea. I like to do that for when, like, the first people that come here, that just watch me for the first time, and they see that, and they go, holy shit, what the hell? I think it's going to make people want to watch more, but maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, yesterday was pretty good. Go check out. I'll put the video down there, and you can see what we did for yesterday. I wanted to take a little time out here now and give a shout out to Ramal Potts, Curtis Davis, Eric Card, and Doug Masta, who are always putting the finest pearls down there in the comment section. They're giving you like free picks, free plays, free everything down there. It's where I personally get a lot of leans out of it. I take all this information and not just with them, mostly it's my leans, but what I'm doing now is, like, for instance, Mr. Wilkerson, he's down there quite a bit as well. I sent overs and unders to your Patreon, private Patreon. I also sent some over to Jimmy. He gets parlays and all kinds of information. He's got our highest tier there at Patreon. And if you want to head that way, there is so much money to be made. It'll be well worth whatever you decide to spend per month on that. You'll make money for sure. Absolutely. We will send you private pics. We'll send you videos. We'll send you all kinds of stuff you're not going to find on the YouTube here. But I wanted to give this shout out to them because they are really fantastic. You all are fantastic. I have you all in my fridge. I love you all. You know, when you get that in high school, I don't know how old, depends on how old you are, I guess. When I was in high school, they had what they called was a badge of excellence. And then there was a gold, silver, bronze, and a participation patch for those that didn't do so well, but they participated. Nobody gets a participation patch here at Pearls of Wisdom Industries, though. No, you all get a badge of excellence, but this is for yesterday specifically. I've got them sewn onto the pearls here, the badge of excellence sewn on the pearls, and we are going to send them all to Ramal Potts, Doug Masta, Curtis Davis, and Eric Card. And I got a barrel. It's not a basket. I got a barrel because I got to get a full armful going on here. And we got to lift. Had to do the extra for that because there are so many of them. There you go. Holy smokes, look at that. Oh, all over the place. Well, I don't know how they know how to get that. I never did figure that out. It's not on the package. It doesn't tell you. They don't give you that information on the package on how they find their way. See, look at the turning the corners and going over mountains. And I've got to adjust my phone a little bit. Anyways, there you go. Boy. You guys let me know where you picked those up, where you found them. You know, you can do so much with them. Yeah. Sprinkle a little bit on your cereal even. I would highly recommend it. It's good for all. It's good for everything. Okay, so we better get to our picks here now. Yeah. I'll let you know, Beep How Picks and I did a video before this. You can, if you've already watched it, you're not missing out on anything because, or actually, I didn't do a bunch of picks there. I'm doing them here. So you'll get the ones here that I didn't do there, is what I'm trying to tell you. Thanks for coming, by the way. Thanks for watching both of us because we do those in the evening and these during the day. So I do mine in the morning. We did those in the evening and things change. Things change around. And Brian is one of the finest in the land with picks too, by the way. That's why him and I have connected together. Oh, by the way, oh yes, right, I forgot. Namaste. Namaste. Connecting with our divines. I got to get this to four guys, cup cleaning guys here soon. They're getting it's getting a little ripe. Okay, picks. Canucks versus Bruins. Canucks have been on the road for quite a long time, boys and girls. And I love Markstrom. I do believe Rask is going to be in for the Bruins, though. And Rask is one of the finest in the land. He's not getting very much talk out there. I think he could have a Vezina coming to him. I really do. Taking the Bruins 3-2 simply because the Canucks are on the road. This could be a tight game. I wouldn't be opposed to a PL for the Canucks here. Avalanche Sabres. Sabres apparently, we found out this morning, have a bit of a flu bug. Dahlin's going to be not there. Hutton will be in net. No Montour. Avalanche. Taking the Avalanche. Possibly look at an over now that we see all this. I think this could be a blowout, boys and girls. Golden Knights versus the Lightning. Lightning are coming back off a long road trip. And if you know a lot about that sort of thing with these picks and all that, maybe if you listen to, what's his name there? The Professor MJ. He'll tell you all about this sort of thing. I'm pretty sure he's going to have the Golden Knights here. I would look at Golden Knights on the PL here. Having a long road trip, coming back. I got the Lightning ML slightly. That's what I got to say about that. So, okay, yeah. Habs, Devils. Habs, Devils have Dominion net. Habs are looking like they called up Caden Primo. It may be Caden Primo in. It's hard to say. But we got two backups, a young goaltender. I like Caden Primo, though. I think Caden Primo could pull the Habs through here. I think you're going to have a lot of people go for the Devils. One thing I do, what would I say? I think there could be an over here because you got the backups and all that. Might want to lean that way. I'm going to take the Habs slightly. They need this game. 3-2, something like that. Or, sorry, 4-3. Stars versus the Islanders. The under on this is 5. Now, I can see why, because I could still think this is being an under. These are two very strong defensive teams. In fact, 1 and 2 in the league, I believe. And their best goaltenders are going to be playing. Stars are coming off a back-to-back. I'm going to take the Islanders right here. I'm not super confident because their flow hasn't been great lately, but I'm taking the Islanders anyways. Kings versus the Capitals. The thing about this is Holtby is in. The Kings just have looked very poor without Doughty, though. I'm still going to lean the Capitals. A little more cautious with Holtby in, but I'm taking the Capitals. 4-2, something like that. Panthers, Jackets. Panthers are rolling with Bobrovsky again, back-to-back. Played against Toronto last night, playing against the Jackets here. They got outplayed against Toronto. I've been going back and forth with this game. The thing with the Panthers is they don't need all that many shots to score. Merzlikins for the Jackets has not looked his self. Not his self isn't the right way. Has looked itself. He's the backup goaltender. He's not supposed to be doing as well as he is. I'm still going to take the Jackets, so they're finding ways to win. I'm taking the Jackets in the 3-2 zone, somewhere around there. Ducks versus the Senators. I'm going to take the Ducks, but I probably don't ML this either way. I don't take either team, but I do like the under with Hogberg and Gibson in. By the way, there's a lot of overs and unders I don't talk about here. If you go over to Patreon, I'm going to be giving my for sure over and unders there to people and in general, whatever the case may be. And we hit at a very high rate. So I highly recommend you head over there. It's well worth the $3 or whichever package you choose to do. You'll make you'll make a significant amount of money, and you'll be able to connect with us, and that should be worth it right there, right? That's what I thought. Hawks versus the Wild. The Wild coming off a 6-1 loss. Boudreaux will have them rolling, but the whole flow of the Wild right now, no matter how hard Boudreaux tries, he just can't seem to get it going. They got a lot of veterans who I think there's just a lot of disarray, and I don't think it's Boudreaux's fault. I think it's just the overall organization. They're waiting for the gavel to fall. The anvil to fall. What was that? I don't know. What's that saying? I don't know. It's an old saying, but they're waiting for something to happen. And Bill Guerin, there will be things happening. He's going to be making a lot of trades. I just like the Hawks flow better here. I'm taking the Hawks. Preds versus the Jets. Preds have just looked poopty. I can't go with them now. They're goaltending. And that happens, by the way, when you have a team with poor goaltending, it just eventually leaks into the team and they just lose their confidence. Defensemen play too defensive because they're trying to protect the goaltender. They lose their instincts offensively, and that's what it looks like was happened with the Preds. Laviolette couldn't salvage it, and now Hines doesn't seem to be doing much better. So I'm taking the Jets if you haven't figured that out yet. Hollebuck in net for the Jets. I'm taking the Jets. Sharks versus the Flames. Flames, not much more to say about that. Dell is in net. You might be able to PL the Sharks here, but it looks like they've given up. It really has. And the Sharks are needing wins like crazy. The Flames are needing wins like crazy. So I'm going with the Flames. Oilers versus the Yotes. This is a very interesting game. No Larson or Lyubushkin. I did a video on Arizona just recently and why I may not lean to Arizona for the rest of the year much. You might want to check it out. A lot of fine pearls in there. Maybe I'll put that on the bottom here too. I'll put that on the bottom as well. Oilers, I'm taking the Oilers on this game. And Carolina, St. Louis, leaning Binghamton, I'm leaning St. Louis. I probably fade this game, though, as far as who the ML is. I have some over-under plays here I didn't mention. Like I said, go over to the Patreon. You'll get all those leans. I'll give them all to you. I'll talk to you personally. We're going to have competitions. I'm going to be putting, again, the video, if you haven't seen it yet, on what the future competitions. We're just trying to get it figured out on what kind of swag we can offer you. Eventually, it will be cash. The reason why I keep on bringing up the Patreon, boys and girls, is because these things take a lot of time. And YouTube doesn't really pay out that much. In fact, we're not even close to receiving any money at all in that regard. And having full-time jobs and stuff like that, we're giving it a shot. A lot of us YouTube guys are giving it a shot, seeing how it goes. But if you value this, if you value our programming that we have here, we could go over to Patreon, help us out there with whatever you can help us out with, and we'll make sure you get swag. We'll do competitions, and we'll give you great leans, parlays, all that kind of stuff like that. I'm hitting on parlays like quite a bit, and you should be able to make that money back easy. Well, boys and girls, that's my full 42%. That's all I have to give. I hope you make big pearls today, huge pearls. In fact, we don't hope here at Pearls of Wisdom Ministries. We are going to nail this shit, right? We're going to nail this shit. Lots of comments. Oh, don't forget the hitting the like and the subscribe. Very important part of our day. Get those elbows going. Yeah, like, subscribe, bell, bango. Lots of love to you.